Hi everyone, First One 5 Meteorologist Melissa Meeder here on our Saturday evening after a Chiefs win. I've got a lot to detail, and it's mainly about cold weather and when we're finally going to see a break from that or finally start to see some relief. So, it was cold today, a lot colder than yesterday. We dropped over 30 degrees between yesterday and today. And we're going to continue to drop as we get into tomorrow. So the rest of the weekend, so the rest of your evening and tomorrow will be breezy with the arrival of colder temperatures. So it will be a cold Sunday. The coldest temperatures we have seen so far yet this season for our actual temperatures will arrive on Sunday. So that means even colder air is going to come through on Monday and Tuesday as we have those first warm weather days in place. This doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be coldest for our actual temperatures. However, it's still going to be cold, and we're going to have below zero temperatures and also below zero wind chills for much of the day on Monday and on Tuesday before we get some relief come Wednesday. So warmer air is on the way. We just got to make till midweek next week. And it hangs around with us for at least the latter part of the week. So we get a nice little thaw that'll come through towards the second half of next week. So the next 3 days. Tomorrow, I mentioned the coldest air we're going to have seen yet this season. High temperature of around 12 with breezy conditions. We will see decreasing cloud cover tomorrow, so there will be a little bit of sun out there, so that will be good. However, with winds of 10 to 15 miles per hour, with gusting up to 25 miles an hour, it's going to make those temperatures feel very cold. Now, on Monday afternoon, we bump up a few degrees to around 16. However, winds will be lighter, 5 to 10 miles an hour. We see more cloud cover on Monday, which is going to impact the feels-like temperatures, as well as that first warm weather day. First warm weather day continues for Tuesday, while we bump up a little bit more to 19 degrees. It's still going to be cold outside. We will see a little bit of sun. A breeze will be back into the area, so that first warm weather day remains. Now, this is mainly because these first warm weather days, for how cold it could feel outside, specifically in the morning hours, because the temperatures will be so cold. So we're talking about these feels like temperatures first. Tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, 5 to 10 degrees below zero for those feels like temperatures. So for the course of the next 3 days, if you're heading out and about, even for a short period of time, it's going to be, you need to bundle up because it's only going to get colder from here. So we've got those wind chill values down to 5 to 10 below zero. And then we get even colder Monday and Tuesday. Feels like temperatures of about 10 to 15 below are going to be likely on Monday morning. Monday's going to struggle to get out of above zero feels like temperatures through most of the day. Tuesday morning will actually be our coldest. We'll be below zero for an actual temperature. That allows feels like temperatures with a light wind, even 5 to 15 miles an hour, to plummet for what it feels like on our skin. So 15 to 20 degrees below zero is going to be likely for your Tuesday morning. Isolated areas of 25 below could be possible too. I mentioned there will be some relief in sight. We could start to see that as it comes in on Wednesday morning with feels like temperatures that are above zero and are in the positive single digits. So things will get a little bit warmer kind of step by step by the time we get to Wednesday. So right now we are seeing temperatures that are cold. It's already in the teens. Some of us are a little bit luckier than others in the lower 20s. It's 18 in Kansas City, St. Joseph, 20 in Olathe, a little bit warmer towards our southern areas, 22 in Garnett, Lacine, 23 in Butler, Clinton, and Harrisonville. So it is going to shape up to be a pretty cold evening and cold rest of the night. So those feels like temperatures are still going to be basically single digits and then fall below zero once we get into tomorrow morning. So I think I am going to have to restart my computer system real quick because I can't get my graphics to work. So bear with me for a second when I try to reopen this up here. All right, let's see if this works. All right, here we go. Now we're working like it should be. So our winds right now sustained 5 to 15 miles per hour. That carries through the rest of the night tonight and through the day tomorrow. Gusting up to around 25, 30 miles an hour will be likely for the rest of this evening and into the overnight. That's when those feels like temperatures start to get really cold, because at some points the winds will be faster than our actual temperature. So for the next 12 hours, we will fall from the teens into the lower teens after midnight, and then the single digits roll around by tomorrow morning, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock. So 7 by 6, 8 by 9. Where is our actual low temperature situated at? 6 degrees here in Kansas City. Some of us as cold as 4 in Maryville, 12 in Warrensburg, Harrisonville, Paola, so a little bit warmer south of I-70. All of us along that I-70 range and north are in the single digits. However, like I mentioned, it's not going to feel that way because of those breezy conditions. So feels like by 10 a.m., still 5 below. After lunchtime, still about 3 below zero. And we really don't get out of below zero feels like temperatures until later in the afternoon if we're lucky. So it is going to be a very cold day. The breezy conditions will take a toll on your body if you're going to be out there for a long time. So make sure you are staying safe, because hypothermia, frostbite can happen with these temperatures when you are outside for a prolonged period of time. So you'll have to be very careful. Those winds, as I mentioned, gusting up to 25, 30 miles an hour will be possible through the day tomorrow. I think the best chance for the breeziest conditions will be about mid-morning until the mid-afternoon. High temperatures, I had mentioned, of course, only going to make it up to about 9 degrees in Maryville, to the upper teens in places like Lacine and Butler, 12 for us here in Kansas City. So if you are going out and about, know that tomorrow we will see a little bit of sunshine. However, the sunshine's not going to go really help us all that much because of the breezy conditions and how cold it already is. So that's kind of the gist of what we can expect for tomorrow, and then really the next couple of days that we have first warns and those first warned weather days. In the light of the Chiefs winning, I did kind of make a sneak peek of what we can expect at this point for next week. So the AFC Championship weekend, I've got your Saturday, got your Sunday. So I mentioned warmer temperatures are on the horizon. The weekend still stands at this time, looking like warmer air is still going to be in the region. So Saturday, we're looking at mild conditions, partly cloudy skies, and temperatures that are in the lower 40s. For our Chiefs game on Sunday, high temperatures will be in the mid-30s. So it's still a little bit on the seasonally cool side. However, it was 21 degrees today. So at least when the game was going on, the lower 20s, upper teens. So we will take the mid-30s for our Sunday high temperatures for when our Chiefs are back here at home. So just a little fun sneak peek that we got after, the Chiefs just won about 2 hours ago. So exciting things. And then now let's get to the 7-day forecast. We've got that first warn in place on Sunday. We had one today as well. But coldest air of the season will be on Sunday, and actually our coldest temperature of this next 7-day period. Monday, morning temperatures really plummet as we're around 1 degree for actual temperatures. Feels like, as I had mentioned, 10 to about 15 below zero. Tuesday, we drop below zero for our actual temperatures. That feels like temperatures all that much colder, 15 to 20 degrees below zero. Some of us could be around 25. So it will be cold, and we will struggle to get those feels like temperatures above zero for a bulk of the day. Monday, I think better chances for us to get above that on Tuesday because things start to warm back up. Wednesday, 36 degrees. Things will be a little bit warmer by then, and I know a lot of people are probably excited about that. I think the snow will have better chances of melting once we get to midweek next week and towards the end of the week. So mid-30s on Wednesday, kind of hovering around the freezing mark on Thursday. It's kind of been teetering over the last couple of days. We've been watching it. Some models want to bring a little bit of a system in. Right now, we're holding it at a 20% chance. We're going to see kind of how this if it's going to hang around over the next couple of days, that sort of thing. So that's something that we're watching at this point for possibly another system moving through that could bring a little bit of snow, wintry mix. But we still are situated around, mid-30s by Friday. Saturday, I had mentioned, looks to be the warmest of the next 7 days, which will be nice, especially if people traveling here for the AFC Championship or all the events that are going to be going on. So lower 40s on Saturday, and then I mentioned on Sunday a little bit cooler. We'll be in the mid 30s, but still nonetheless not too shabby for this time of year. So we just got to get through our first warn weather days for that really dangerous bitter cold, and then better things are on the horizon. So that's all we've got for you this evening. It's 8:07. We will be back at 10 o'clock on KCTV5. I will be here. We hope that you join us at 10 o'clock, and I hope everybody has a great remainder of the weekend and a great Victory Saturday and Victory Sunday.